Hashtag Apple Watch, shameless product placement. Hello everybody!
Welcome back to the couch. Welcome to your satisfying crunch.
And welcome back to Steven Universe! It's been too long. It's been too long.
It has been a long time since we watched Steven Universe, but I will say this. After the 23 episodes in 24 days.
That was too much. I was like vomiting.
I was kind of done with Steven Universe. I was burnt out on Steven Universe.
You can't burn out on Steven Universe.
I beg to differ with you. I was completely burned out on Steven Universe. So I was glad for the time off. And I will say this, that as it was approaching, I was actually a little bit like, man, Steven Universe, really?
What? Really?
But now that it's here, I'm pretty excited.
It's so long. Like, oh, here, we're gonna make you wait forever. We're gonna apologize for not giving you this giant Steven Universe dump, and then we're gonna make a 30-minute
nuclear
episode.
bomb.
The Steven Universe nuclear bomb, and then we're going to make a giant episode for you.
So it's
enjoy.
the Cartoon Network scheduling is really odd, and I don't know if they're doing it to us on purpose or if there are other things
They want
behind
the
the
reaction
scenes.
channels to suffer.
I think that I think there's a lot more to it than that.
I think they're doing it for money. If they put out such a huge event like that, they're going to increase their ratings. And if all the episodes are close together, it doesn't give people time to like, oh, there was a Steven Universe thing that happened. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm not as interested anymore. So it makes.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping that it's for something. I'm hoping that the reason is as straightforward and as innocent as we want more money. So that being said, let's jump right into it. Here we go. Steven Universe Gem Harvest.
Full episode. Full episode.
Peridot, Lapis, I'm
Look
here.
at that little alien
Did you
horn
forget
thing.
your favorite Steven was coming over to spend the night?
It's, I
I'm
bet she's got
sorry
little
about the
alien
door
corn
thingy.
things.
I wanted to fix it, but I don't know how it goes together. I'm on a tractor.
Did I spray you by accident?
Just a little. It's amazing. What made you want to start farming
Oh,
stuff all of
Lapis
a
is
sudden?
smiling.
I have all the skills required for growing gems. I figured, why not try growing something else?
That's not how vegetables work.
Oh, then what's the point of corn? Come on, Lapis. Let's go disassemble the tractor.
All I
No.
wanted to do was make a living vegetable. Wait.
Wait.
I know what it
Steven
is.
Watermelon.
Garnet says not to lick stuff I find on the ground, but this is for a good cause.
I don't know how vegetables work after all.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's got a little vine tail.
Must be the pumpkin treats in my back pocket.
It's only just come into existence, and it already doesn't like us.
Oh, come on.
But look at Steven's. It has a face.
That's a
It's
face.
true. Ours doesn't have a face.
They can make
no,
jack-o'-lanterns.
don't be sad. Wait right here. I have an idea.
That's the Gem Harvest. It's the
My
whole
dad showed me how to
Thanksgiving
do
thing.
this once.
So they're gonna do the fall.
First, we make a mouth. Yeah.
That looks horrible. Look at him.
It loves us now. Oh, it's okay, Veggie Head.
You're hippies! I heard you on AM radio. What are you doing coming in here?
Oh, there they are.
Wait, don't hurt him.
But he's attacking us and our home.
There they are.
Greg got your message and we came too.
Is that the human giving you trouble?
I told you two could use a guard dog. I guess that works.
That's not how I react to see this fabulous face.
Just putting him down.
Wow, it's really nice to meet you. Does that mean you're my first cousin once removed?
Forget that nonsense. You call me Uncle Andy. Hey, come on, what? I gotta guess here? It's gotta be you. I bet
No,
this
no,
useless
please,
love
no.
needs a big girl to keep him in line. You're not big, I'm just saying. You're tall, not, you know. You're space walnut. You didn't even keep the family name, but you're going around giving family property out like candy on some kind of candy giving out holiday.
You're telling me Universe isn't a real last name?
It is a real name. I had it changed.
You two, get the heck off my planet, out of my country, and out of my barn.
Reactivating attack.
Wait, Uncle Andy?
Yeah?
I'm sorry we took over the barn.
New
Our
Greg.
Greg is clearly the superior one.
We're not leaving our home.
If that Claude thinks he can push us around.
Andy is a part of Steven's family. We should make an effort to get on his good side.
A vegetable grown by a family's love nurtures the body and soul.
Ah, don't let him get to you, Steven. I'll get you a stick of pepperoni for your birthday.
Let's turn it down to around 2,000 degrees for now.
We gotta up our game. It's going to take the ultimate party to turn this around. Like all the best parties of all time put together.
I think that's doable. See you in a bit.
Have fun!
Your aunts are back.
So, Andy, we heard you like marriage, so we thought, why don't we all marry each other?
Ta-da!
And if that's not human enough for you, we can throw in a little being born and some dying.
We're very sorry for your marriage.
We tried to cover as many celebrations of the human lifespan as we could.
Nice. Oh boy.
Okay, I give up. It's too much. All right, where am I sitting?
Didn't we save the Earth? We should have access to everything on it by right.
Or at least get a discount.
You guys think you're saving the Earth?
Saving the Earth from Homeworld is its own reward.
You know what else would be a reward? A reward!
All right, we don't want to start another gem war at the table.
Ooh, don't start it.
What if I just came to this table and started colonizing it because I'm a homeworld gem?
You can have it. The barn. It's yours.
Did we do something wrong?
I thought I said something really sentimental.
I was the only one who tried to keep everything how it used to be. I knew what it meant to really be a family.
Throw me onto the plane.
Okay.
What? I swear, if you throw him out...
I'll meet you back at the barn.
Roger.
Oh, that was a close one, Uncle Andy. You sure are good at
Do you have any idea what could have happened to you? What good are you to me as family if you... Sorry. Look, I'm just glad that you're safe. You guys probably got a lot of leftovers, right? I just figured I'd come back and help you with that. You know, since you don't eat and all.
Yes, of course. We'll get everything in order.
Well, thanks for the barn!
Hey, Andy, I'm really glad you came back.
That's gross.
All right. So that was really interesting. There's a lot of stuff covered in there.
I mean, it was twice as long as a normal episode.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a lot of really interesting things in there about the way we move forward and the way we move back, and you know, it's being on this side of it, being on the old side of it. Because in case you haven't noticed, I'm old. I understand the resistance to change and the desire for everything to be the way that it was and go back to the way things were. What did you guys pull out of that?
Too busy thinking about all the things that they casually brought up about life, and I was like, oh, well, there's some feelings there.
You mean the birthday, the getting married?
No, I mean just how Steven Universe always makes people feel better about their current situation, and how people can move on from that situation.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
I had thoughts. They just left my brain this very moment. I really like domestic family. Nothing big is going on, but it's just let's get together, let's have a nice dinner, and there was still like a huge problem in the episode, and even if it's not the end of the world, it's smaller, but it's still the same.
One of the things that I thought was really interesting in this is that the small changes are really difficult to deal with. He comes back and he sees all of these things in there, and he's resistant to the gems as immigrants, as aliens, as people who've taken away his traditions and taken away his what he perceives as what should be there. But when they go out of their way to do what they can, and they obviously don't understand his culture, they don't understand his background, they don't understand any of his traditions, they don't understand any of it. And they come back with the most ridiculous, over-the-top thing. It's a birthday, death day, marriage,
Life,
death, love, all of these things, and it's all, we're gonna do everything that you can have a party for, they're gonna throw a party for. It just makes everything, it makes him understand, it allows him to look at it from a slightly different perspective. And so instead of, when it's the little changes, when he's seeing the little changes and the little changes and the little changes, and it's no, he doesn't like it. But when he steps back and he sees the overall thing and how ridiculous it is, at that point he can see the humor in it, and so he can move on. But I also like the fact that it wasn't just, oh, I see the humor in it, we're all friends now, we're all family,
I mean, that wouldn't have any
resolution.
There's that moment where he realizes that he also left people.
Yeah.
So people left him, and he also left them.
And then there's like
Even
that
if he
regret,
didn't-
oh, I could have done this in my life, that maybe something would be different.
Even if he didn't actually leave because they left, he was no longer in the same place that they were, and that meant that he too had left because he disengaged.
Right.
Because he was so upset with all of the changes.
So I like the tie-ins to, all of the fall festivals, the Thanksgiving, the idea of, gathering your extended family around the table. It's that thing, you're really a family, because there you go through, that's what you do when you get together like that. You relive all of the things in the past. And sometimes you enjoy them, and sometimes you don't, and sometimes they're funny, and sometimes they're grossly inappropriate. That's part of the appeal of it, and that's part of why we do it, is so that we can remember the time when somebody dumped a bottle of ink over their head and it was really funny. And we can remember the time, Uncle Stu is a drunken racist. And that's not funny, but it's where we came from. And there's a part of that that's part of us. I think this episode was really timely.
Yeah, it's a good thing to go on just before Thanksgiving, is you can think about it and then you can kind of...
From the Thanksgiving standpoint, I agree with that. But I also think if you look at the themes of this episode, I think it's very timely for the events of the last couple of weeks politically. And hopefully there's some hope that you can draw from it as well. All right. Until next time.
There's always room on the couch.